Hey, how's it going, guys? This is just a test that I decided to run. It was kind of last minute. I did forget my gimbal, so I apologize for the angle. I'm just getting some lunch right now, but I figured I would say hey to everybody. This is the first time I have done this outside of my house. So if you can hear me or you decide to pop in or something, please just shoot a chat to me real quick and just let me know you can hear me and see me okay. Rainbow, how's it going? Welcome in. Like I said, this is just a test, so this is the first time I've done this outside of my house. I did forget the gimbal, so we're dealing with a less than ideal angle, but I'll take it. So I'm glad you guys decided to come say hey. Jeanette, how's it going? Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Thanks so much for coming in. Yeah, we're just gonna get some lunch and hang out for a few, and then I don't know, I'll go back to other things I need to get done. Thank you, Rainbow. I appreciate that. So I don't really have anything prepared to talk about. So I mean, if you guys want to hang out in the chat and, you know, ask me questions, or I can ramble if you'd like. But yeah, I just figured I would test this out, see how it was going, make sure all my settings were working. Ah, there's Nightbot. Nightbot woke up. So making sure that worked. I don't even know if I'll keep this one up. I might, just for, you know, kicks. I might not. Who knows? We shall see. Also, quick disclaimer, I did let the staff know here where I am eating that I was doing this, so they wouldn't think there was just this crazy guy talking to his phone. And I'm the only one in this part of the restaurant. I'm in a whole outside section all to myself. So if someone else does come in or something, I'll probably end the stream just so I can, you know, keep their privacy so they can enjoy their food. But I figured since there's a big empty area in the restaurant I was going to eat at anyway, why not try this out for the first time? So... Right. Jeanette, I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having a great day. I'm having a fantastic day. So far, so good. Can't complain. It's still early yet. But so far, so good. Okay. Winks, yes, Ruin the Wild. Winks Wild Ride, how you doing, my friend? I was just telling them I'm just grabbing some lunch, just kind of testing out first time outside of my house. So yes, I am in the wild right now. I can see your chats, which is great. I can't really do anything like I normally do as far as moving content or any of that because this was completely off the cuff. So I appreciate you joining though. I'm just getting some lunch and hanging out and seeing how the settings work when, you know, I don't have a laptop to kind of rely on. So yep, kind of a first for me. So I'm excited. I'm excited though. This seems to be working so far. Also, this will be the first time we have to deal with lag if there's lag. So there'll be that. There's always that fun bit. I won't be really doing any walking around because I did forget the gimbal back where I walked from. But yeah, I just figured I'd test this out. That's great. That's great, Jeanette. I'm glad you're always awesome. I've been awesome a lot lately, and that's because of you guys. Also, I need to take this off because I don't want that on camera. See, that's the kind of thing we're doing here. Just getting to be more self-aware of this thing. So, Wings, what are you up to right now, man? What you doing? Getting into trouble? Hanging out? What are we doing? Also, as you can see, no red cup today. This is water. I do appreciate you guys coming in, though. I'm really glad it's working so far. So, you're at work? That's awesome. Or maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what you do. But I'm on my break. And I had a much longer break than I realized I was going to have. So, figured I'd get some good food. You guys did close out the park. I saw that over on Cordy and Ace's stream. Y'all were busy yesterday. Did you get there at like open? Because I tuned in like halfway through the day, I think, or something like that. But yeah, I saw you guys close it out. I bet you are tired. You're going to see a lot of that in a couple weeks, because I bet about day 3 is when it's going to be like, oh God, okay guys, I got to walk and I got to talk. It's a thing. I bet Winks is going to caffeinate up, be right back at it before we know it. And this is also kind of neat because it's the first time I'm using the same format that I'll be using at the parks, as far as no crutches, no stationary camera, no, you know, computer where I can actually see your chats. I'm actually having to use the phone to communicate with you guys. So that's great. Yes, Jeanette, staying hydrated with water is always a must. Always a must. Keeps you healthy in all the ways. I like to add a little squeeze of lemon to mine. Just helps everything cleanse and get ready, you know, for the food. I did already order my food. I'm actually going to be having a margarita pizza today. I might eat it with a fork and knife just because this will be the first time I've ever eaten on camera in front of you guys. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes. We'll just pinkies out, everyone. Pinkies out. And I got one little gnat, because I'm outside, that just really, really wants to hang out with me, I guess. I think he just said hey to you guys. Here, shoot. I'm working here. Vanta crew, what is up? Yes, we're just hanging out. I did not plan to do this, so I don't have my gear with me or anything. It's literally just me and my phone. But since I had this whole section of a restaurant to myself, I figured I would go live, you know, outside of my house and see how it went. So let me know if we get lag or anything like that. Vanta, I really appreciate you being here. I think you're the only mod in here right now, so do the thing if it needs to be, you know, whatever needs to be done. It's gonna be great. Vanta, you found me. They did. What'd you think, Vanta? I enjoyed watching them last night. I enjoyed watching Wings Wild Ride last night. That was a lot of fun. Also, I don't know if you guys saw what I posted last night. Like I said in that video, it was very, very, very much earlier than normal and not my normal format. And I was trying to kind of keep it going, but I was tired. My voice is feeling a lot better today, so that's good. I did get some sleep. Little Roo, seems like stream is so clean and I can hear you clearly. Yes. Okay, we're doing something right. Last night's stream was so fun. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I think everybody had fun last night. And I actually went back and watched it, sped up, of course, because I needed to go to bed. And I also had to go to work and everything this morning. And so when I was watching it back, I got a real kick out of watching myself do the 500 giveaway on PJ's stream. I thought that was hilarious. I don't know what I was thinking at that point because I was so focused on that. And then watching it back, it was like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? What are you doing with your life? But it was a fun time. Also, shout out to PJ's Ponderosa. We love those guys over here. You guys know that because you're here all the time. But yeah, we love those guys. I was watching them live, and they were celebrating their 4-month stream anniversary, and they also did their 500 subscriber giveaway because I think they're at 514 and some change now. So did you guys hit everything in the park? Because I feel like you did, Winks. I don't know because I didn't watch the whole thing. I am going to try to watch it back probably before I go live tonight. If I go live tonight, depending on if I have something to announce or not, which I don't have any announcements yet. So calm down. But if I have something to announce or I just want to talk to you guys and hang out and do another ghost stream, I'll probably watch some of last night and whatever is happening tonight before I go on. Good vibes, welcome in. That window behind me is right where the chat is too, and I can barely read it. Oh wait, if I move my head here, I can see it. Ruse, sorry that I didn't drop in last night on chat. I went to sleep early and was getting late. Oh, I totally get it. Hey, sleep is very, very, very important. It's very important, and I'm keeping them up, so you can always go back and watch them later. And like I was saying last night, I know I talk really, really, really fast in those videos. I've started watching myself when I audit them. I watch it at 1.5 speed, and it's just so funny to me, just because it's like, but you can still understand what I'm saying usually. So I get a kick out of it. It's fun. But welcome in, Good Vibes. Welcome in. I appreciate you being here. Like I was telling the other guys that are hanging out, we are literally just doing kind of a test. This is the first time that I haven't been in my home on Wi-Fi. I am out and about and just kind of chilling, getting some lunch. So I figured I would test the stream and see how it went. And also, I'm kind of learning that I have to do this to read the chat sometimes. Let's see. Yes, please rewatch. Leave a comment. That's the best thing you can do for anyone's channel. I'll be catching up on yours, Rue. I guess I missed some hints. There have been so many hints, I feel like, at this point. So many hints. It kind of makes me nervous. The whole thing makes me nervous, to be honest. In a very, very good way. Like anticipation nervous. But yeah, nothing to announce on that front right now. Like I said, this is a very last minute, off the cuff. This was not planned at all. I had thought about doing it, and I brought my stuff with me, and then I left it in the car, and I was talking to somebody. I was like, oh, I need to go get food. And then I got like halfway to where I was going to eat. I was like, oh, I forgot the gimbal. so yeah, we're just kind of hanging out and testing this, and we'll see how it goes. Also, I don't know if you guys can hear the echo. It's like super echoey out here because they have the, you can sort of see behind me, they have the windows covered because all this is normally outside. And so it's a little echoey, but I'm the only one out here. I let the staff know I was going to do this, and they said it was totally fine. In fact, I think they got a kick out of it. So I just didn't want them to think I was a crazy guy that wandered in and started talking to his phone. You know, asked to sit by yourself in a whole other section of the restaurant, and then you start talking to your phone. That's not red flags at all. Let's see. Yes, I made sure to rewatch and like all your past streams. Great talk. Thank you so much, Good Vibes. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And that is huge. That is huge. What Wink said is very true. I learned that when I was doing some research. Going back and watching them later, that's even more fun sometimes because then you can kind of skip to the different parts. And, you know, when I have moments where I'm just vamping with the chat or whatever, you can skip past that if you want, or if you want to hear a shout out, you can check it out. And yeah, and then you can get to some of the other more, you know, when I'm actually talking about things, or, you know, the giveaway moment when I was talking about the great movie ride and talking about all that. Yeah, so it gets fun. It gets fun. But yeah, guys, just hang out. Like I said, I'm waiting on my food. It's a little cold, so if I get too cold or anything like that, I did order it to go, so I'll probably eat a little bit of it here. We'll end the live stream. I doubt that I'll take you guys back with me, just because, again, I don't have the gimbal. I don't want the whole bounce and shake and all that kind of thing. But I was curious how it would work without, you know, having the extra monitor there and being able to kind of see what's going on. Also, I didn't have the warm-up of watching, like, Wink's Wild Ride and PJ and Jay and, you know, everybody. So, you know, this is very much just very cold coming into this one. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
I appreciate it. Pizza. You can say hey if you want. Hey, I totally get it. I was once too. All right. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this without dumping it, but basically I got a margarita style pizza without the tomatoes. So I got some basil in there and some red sauce, some cheese. I like to keep carved up during the day. I do have quite a bit of work to do this afternoon and evening, so I wanted to make sure I was good and gassed up, ready to go. Also, this is a first for me eating on screen in front of you guys, so I apologize ahead of time. I might even use a knife and a fork, just because I don't know. I feel like I could have picked something even more messy to eat, you know, like chicken wings, and then it would have been really fun to watch. Yum, enjoy. It does look good. It smells even better. So, I mean, here, I'll whiff some at the camera. I'm sending you the smells. Work is great. Work is great. Work is work. So, it could be worse. It could be better. You know, it's work. But I can't complain. I have work. And I was able to actually finish pretty early this morning what I needed to get done. So, I wound up having a much longer break than my normal, 30 minutes or an hour. So, that was nice. We need smell-o-vision. Yeah, we need the smellitzers. I need to be able to figure out how to make that happen for you guys. And that way it can kind of be like walking down Main Street, but it'll be whatever I'm eating at the time. It's good. It's very good. everybody's just waving at you. Hi, hi, hi. Vandergru, I have not yet. I saw it come up. I think I said this last night. I haven't watched anything other than streams or, working on stuff for my stream at all in almost a week, which is very strange for me because normally I'm the type of person that has it playing in the background. Like when I'm doing stuff around the house, I'll have, Netflix or something running. And I saw that pop up and I wanted to watch it with my friend, and then I've been so busy with everything, I haven't had a chance. So don't spoil anything, but is it good? Have you seen it yet? Oh, okay, good. I was worried. I was a little worried. I know in the past they've, it's been hit or miss with like the movie and stuff like that. So I know a lot of people have feelings about that. I have not seen Madame Web yet. I want to, but I haven't seen it yet. Good vibes, good to, yeah. It's funny how you kind of get sucked into the whole streaming thing, and then that's all you watch for a while. So, or you wind up like some of us in here, or me, where you watch multiple at once, and then people think you're nuts. I'm definitely gonna have to check that out. At some point, I want to see Madame Web. I might wait till it's out of theaters. I haven't decided yet. But the Avatar show, I definitely want to check out because I saw that pop up and it looked really good. So I was cautiously optimistic. So funny. I think we were joking at PJ's stream last night. I was talking about how I'd never eaten in front of you guys, and he was like, yeah, I used to be really self-conscious about it, and now I'm just like, yeah, whatever. And so like I am overly self-conscious about myself right now eating, but I'll get used to it. I gotta get used to it before we get to the Food and Wine Festival, right? Because that's literally what we're gonna be doing all day long. And normally I would tell you where I'm at. I'm not going to tell you the exact restaurant, just because I do come here quite a bit. But I can say this place is really good. I might shout them out at some point in maybe another video or something, but not till down the road. But I will say the staff is awesome. I literally walked in, I asked for the table by myself. She kind of went, I mean, yeah, we can do that. And so as we walk outside, I get outside, I get sat down. I was like, by the way, so I do this streaming thing. Would you mind if I did that here and went live? And she was like, no, I mean, that's fine. And it was very much like, that's a weird request we don't get every day, but okay. Let's see, what did we say? I got to do this so I can read the chat. Yes, PJ is hilarious. Him and Jay. Yes to all that. If I remember, I was on Wink's channel last night. It was so busy. They were all over the place. Also, I think that's the first time I've actually caught on a live stream the Mark Twain over there. Because I was kind of starting to think you guys didn't like the Mark Twain or something because you guys never wrote it. I saw it in the background and stuff. And I really like the riverboat at Walt Disney World. So ours is a lot different. We still have like the same type of dioramas and things on the side as you go by as you're going down the river. But it's a whole different spiel, and they're completely different dioramas. So like we don't have the storyteller up on the cliff and all that kind of thing, but we do still have the Native American village, and there's the famous burning shack, which I think now is just the smoking shack. For years and years and years, there was this one shack, because one of the storylines in the recording is river pirates are out pillaging, so watch out for river pirates. And then you would pass on the right this shack that was in flames. And it stayed in flames for a very, very long time, like years and years and years. And then they quit that for a while. And then they, now I think it's just smoking when you go by it. It's the same type of thing. Here, I gotta kind of move over so I can see here. Sorry about that. BJ, what's up? Welcome in, dude. Yeah, I gave PJ and Jay a heads up that the park was super crowded because of what I saw in yours, Wings. So thank you. Thank you for letting us know. I appreciate that. So PJ, this is literally the first time that I haven't done this from my house. It was so impromptu, I forgot my gimbal. I forgot everything. But I wound up having a longer break than I thought I would, so I figured I'd grab some food, practice eating in front of you guys, and just hang out and chat. So I also have this window placed really bad, but because I have you kind of propped, I can't change it. So if you see me doing this with my hand, it's literally so I can read the chats. Hope you're having a good day at work. So what's up with you guys? What are y'all doing? What's happening? What's new? Everybody's hanging out at work watching me. I'm just waiting for somebody to be like, hey, so-and-so at my work just walked behind me and was like, what are you watching? We're having pizza. It's sort of like a margarita pizza, but it's without the tomatoes. It's just the basil, tomato sauce, cheese. And they do have a wood fire oven here, which is fantastic because I really like wood-fired pizza. Here, let me see if I can tear off a slice here, kind of show you. Work with me here. So, you know, you got your basil and your cheese and all that kind of thing. It's delicious. I can't say that. So, also, I thought about it after I ordered. I was like, wow, you know, I could have ordered something even more messy, like, you know, chicken wings. Let's see. We just got the Mark Twain back. It was under refurbishment yesterday. It was the first time I ever ordered it. Really? That is so cool. Okay, so that's why Linda Lou was talking about the paint smell, and everything being freshly painted. Okay, very, very cool. Because I'd seen videos of it from years and years ago, of people talking about it, and that's how I kind of knew like some of the tableaus you were going to pass by, but I had never actually seen anybody ride it, so I was starting to wonder. I also don't know what the signal's going to be like on ours, so that should be interesting. Yes, PJ. See, there you go. Good taste, my friend. Good taste. But yeah, I also want to try to check out Tom Sawyer's Island, but again, I don't know what the signal's going to be like over there, so we'll find out together, I guess. I think that was our first flag, everybody. Thank you so much. I asked her if she wanted to be on camera, and she said she was shy. But the offer's still open if she wants to. You've never been to Tom Sawyer's Island? Well, you've only been that one time to that park, I think. It's fun. They have caves that you can go through. They have there's a restaurant over there. You have to take a raft to get across because there's no way to just walk over there. And so you have to take this raft across, and it docks over on Tom Sawyer's Island. And then they have this whole big fort that you can climb around in, and like you get a cool view of Thunder Mountain from the fort. And then there's a restaurant. There's where you can walk on these like rope bridges that have the barrels in the water. There's all kinds of stuff. There's some playgrounds over there. There's some walking trails. It's just kind of neat, and you don't really see a lot of it normally, which kind of scares me because I'm thinking there might be a lot of lag over there, but I'll at least get a video out of it, I hope, because my daughter's never been there either. It looked like they enjoyed their trip on the Rivers of America, most definitely. That's awesome. It looked really good on your video. It looked really good on your video. Like, Mark Twain was looking pristine. Jeanette, pizza is one of my go-tos. It used to be, regular pizza with like pepperoni, and then as I got older, it went to cheese, and then it was cheese and mushroom, and now it's margarita pizza. I change it probably every 5 years. I just stick with that pizza for a good portion of time. See, I thought there was one at Disneyland too, and I'm really curious to know what the differences are because I know there's some similarities between the two, but I don't know what they are. Okay, so you guys have the caves and stuff too to walk through, which I can almost guarantee we won't be able to do live because I highly doubt I will have signal for that. Maybe if I get AT&T and I get lucky. Also, I hope you guys all checked out last night's video. It was a short one for me. But it is funny watching me during PJ's giveaway. You don't have a fort anymore? That's no good. That stinks. As far as I know, we definitely still have our fort. And I can't remember the name of it right now, but it has a name that I think has to do with Mark Twain. Try to get out here sometime, Good Vibes. I mean, hey, I'll bring as much of that to you as I can. I'm super, super excited. PJ's like, excuse me, may I talk to the manager? I'd like my fort back, please. Please. Excuse me, Mr. Mouse. I know you're busy, but if you didn't hear, I am PJ from PJ's Ponderosa, and I demand that my fort be put back so I can experience it, please. Thank you so much. I love your work. I would do the Mickey voice right now, but that would not end well with food in my mouth. Me too, Good Vibes, and I'm so glad you guys are getting hyped for it, because I am super hyped for it. I'm also scared to death, but I'm super hyped for it. And yeah, no, I'm very, very excited. PJ is going to get up from his desk, walk down the hall, and just start knocking on doors. Who do I have to talk to about this fort? I am flying. Normally I drive. This is actually the first time I've ever flown to Orlando. I've flown multiple places before, but this is the first time that I've ever flown for Disney. So we'll be flying in, I think our plane leaves at like 6 a.m. from Raleigh, and we're supposed to land by 7:30 a.m. in Orlando. So that should give me enough time to do rental car and all that kind of thing before I get to the before we head straight to the parks. Because we're not even going to check into the condo yet, because it won't be ready till like 4, I think. So we're literally just going to get the rental, pack everybody in, head for TTC. It is huge. It is huge. Now I will say I worked for a while when I lived. I worked at one of the biggest airports in the world before, so I'm not too worried about it. Plus I've flown through like Dallas and Hartsfield-Jackson and Georgia and LA. I think I've been through at least once. St. Louis is pretty big. The ones around Washington are pretty big, so I'm not too concerned about it. I am one of those people though that literally will like look up the map of the airport before I get there, just so I kind of have an idea where I'm going to find my gate. Also, I'm really, really glad that this is a no collection flight. It is a collection flight. They're definitely collecting their money. It's a no connection flight. I've had connection flights before where I literally had to run like the length of an airport, and that was just no fun. I am curious. Earlier when I said I think we got our first lag, did it actually lag or did it just kind of slow down? Because it sent me a message, and I normally don't get a message because I'm on my Wi-Fi. So that's part of why I'm doing this, is I was kind of hoping it would lag at some point so that I could see what that looked like. Non-stop, please. I used to fly a decent amount when I was younger. My dad used to travel a lot for work, and sometimes I would go with him. So, I got to do this so I can see. Hey, Windy Girl, welcome in. When's your next trip out here to California? Not this year, I can tell you that. I wish, but we actually looked at those flights before we got annual passes because we were talking about maybe doing Disneyland, and then we looked at the flights and we were like, nope, can't do that right now. Looks like it glitched a little, but no, you're good. Sweet. I love that. Tina, you made it in. Hey, Tina. No news, no news. I knew when Tina popped in here, this was going to be her first question. It's like, hey, so what's the sitch? This was a completely impromptu test. I completely forgot my gimbal and all my stuff, but I wanted to try it out the first time, not on Wi-Fi, not at my house, and so I had a longer break than I thought to get some food, so I figured I'd bring you guys along, and I lucked out picking one of the restaurants I frequent, and there's a whole section of the restaurant that's just me, so I'm just hanging out talking to you guys and eating my pizza. We had our first lag, Tina. It was really short. I loved it. Excuse me. I'm still waiting, Tina. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's a very proud, frustrating moment when you get your first lag. I'm honored you were all here for it. Yes, my day's going great, Tina. It is. Knocked out some stuff at work. Got up early. I have to be back in a little while. So I have much longer of a break today than I normally do, which is nice. Should I rename this and just start making content where you just watch me eat? I don't know. I know that's a thing. I can't remember what you call it. I'm just kidding. I'm not actually going to do that. This is more practicing for when we go to Busch Gardens. Yes, that is it. Mukbangs. Thank you, PJ. Tina's ready to spoil you, PJ. Also, I love how I'm eating this pizza like 3 different ways. I started out with a fork and knife. Now I'm like tearing it into pieces. I tried eating a slice. I'm like very self-conscious because, like I said earlier, I've never done this before. So. Uber at DC has a kitchen sink, but don't know if you like ice cream. I think we were talking about that last night, Tina, because you were telling me about it, and I meant to look it up, and I never did. Oh. Well, we'll see you Friday, because that's tomorrow, right, guys? Today is Thursday. Literally, with the hours I'm keeping, which, I mean, you guys have been there for it, I lose track of what day it is all the time. They have a kitchen sink at DCA? I like that. I think it's like a big Sunday type thing, where, you know, the concept is they put everything in it but the kitchen sink. I'm guessing that's where the name comes from. I'm not positive. You're good, Wings. You're good. I get it. I have to do that all the time when I'm in y'all's chats. You know, it's almost funny. When I label a video test, I get more views than when I actually name it. It's weird. I guess people are like, ooh, what's he testing? Let's find out. Where'd it go? Hold on, let's see if I can scroll back. Oh, I can scroll back. Yay! Sorry, I stuck my hand in your face. My apologies, guys. Now I understand when you guys are doing the scroll back thing. Okay. Winks, don't you hate when work interrupts you? Like, let us watch our streams in peace. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Watch what happens. They're really good pastries that disappear before the end of the night, and I'll have to order early the day for you guys. Ice cream doesn't work. Cool. Tina's been on top of that lately. What is my favorite flavor of ice cream? It changes. I like several ice creams. I don't like nuts in my food, really. Like, I eat them by themselves. I don't eat them in things like, sweets or ice cream or anything like that. So not really anything that has nuts in it, but I love mint chocolate chip. I love black cherry, sherbet. Love rainbow sherbet. Chocolate ice cream, strawberry ice cream, but if it has that big, like, chunks of strawberry in there, love that. I don't know. I like ice cream. That's just kind of my only thing is I don't really do the nuts in the ice cream. Sorry, I'm just trying to see here, guys. My apologies. That's funny. Okay, there we go. Caught up. Excuse me. And like I said, normally I would move you guys so the chat was like not right here with the window behind it. I didn't even think about it before I went live, so now I know. But yeah, I forgot my stuff. I know, I'm a bad streamer. I'm sorry. Wink said, I just came here to get money and watch my friends. Right? Like, pay me to watch my friends. What is this right now? You want me to do something while I'm here? No. Yes, right? So there's a place in the mountains right at the, I want to say it's the North Carolina-Georgia line that has a creamery. And it's like right at the line. Has such good ice cream. And one of my favorites there is their strawberry because they put those like great big chunks of like fresh strawberry in it and they are banging. I mean, it's good. Winks, just tell them you're... Yeah, right? You should just be happy I'm here, okay? Like, I showed up. Other people may have called out sick. Like, look at those guys. What are they doing? Excuse me. Yes, point the others out. That's right. They come up to you, hey, can you do this for me? Well, those 5 people aren't doing anything. Why? Well, yeah, they're at home sick. So? Just means they have more time to get things done. Tina, I got a variation of a margarita pizza. So it's, well, I've basically taken bites of a lot of it here. Let me see if I can find a piece I can show you. Because I know some people don't like it when you show like partly eating food. But it's got like the basil and the cheese and the tomato sauce, and it was made in a wood-fired oven, which is one of the reasons I love this particular place that I'm at, is because you can get wood-fired pizza, and it's excellent. Yes, I am, PJ. How did you know? I'm very excited for the Wicked movie. I'm a musical buff. Of course I'm excited for the Wicked musical. Like, Yes. I've seen the tour twice. And I am very, very, very familiar with the music. Oh no, we like to see. We want to see the progress of the food before you start eating. Then we need to see the clean plate. So I actually went ahead and got it in the box because I was planning on making this my lunch and my dinner. But now I'm talking and eating, and I might eat all of it. Dragon Blood, what's up? Welcome in. It's like, okay, we need to see the full progress of your eating, bite by bite. And then I'll get like somebody to do like commentary. They'll just do a whole nother stream, be like the little box down here, and they're like, okay, he is taking his third bite of his second slice of pizza. Looks like, ooh, there's a drip of sauce on there. Welcome in, Dragon Blood. This is literally just an impromptu. I had some extra time and needed to get some food and wanted to test not at my house, so I figured I'd turn on and see who showed up, and then all you guys showed up. So we're just having lunch together and hanging out. Oh my gosh, that was so fast. Okay. Scrolling back down. 1 second. Also, I gotta start doing this from the other side. Hold on, because I'm tired of putting my finger in your face. Heckler PJ, bless you be. Dinner shimmering, you don't need dinner. Right? Some people believe that, I think. Dinner schmear, you don't need dinner. What is this dinner people talking? It's like sleep. Sleep? Wait, you sleep when you're dead. What are we doing? I did take a nap last night, by the way. Dragon Blood, have a great day at work. Looks like he just got to work, so thanks so much for hanging out. If you want to hang out a little while longer, you can, or but don't get in trouble at work. Oh, I get it now. Okay, that made more sense when I actually read all of them. This is actually much more difficult when I'm reading on my phone.
Doing good?
I am. Thank you so much. Let's see. PG, did you happen to see my new short of The Evil Queen yesterday? Oh, that's how you show it. Alright guys, I'll be over here watching my streams. Please don't bother me with, work. Thanks. So you got there early. I'm gonna check that out. I have to get some stuff done, but if I do go live tonight, which I might, I haven't decided yet, but I'll definitely be checking out stuff before I do all that. So I definitely want to see what you guys are talking about over on Wink's channel. I do remember you talking about the sword, because I think I posted in your chat something about, you were talking about the control room with the little window where they peek out of. I have heard that sometimes there is an employee that walks around that has a little button, but I've never actually gotten to pull the sword out. I've tried every time I walk by it. I never get it. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll get lucky this time. Well, I won't be here too terribly much longer. Actually, let me check the time, because this is my lunch break. Yeah, so I got a little bit of time, and I still have to be able to get back to where I work. So I'll probably hang out for another 10-15 minutes. But I appreciate you guys joining. And Dragon Blood, if you haven't, go back and check out, I know you were in the chat last night. I don't know if you've seen the other streams. Go back and check out those. Also, Winks was at Walt Disneyland last night and like practically the whole day. But he showed the new Mark Twain, I don't know if you saw it, but the Rivers of America Mark Twain riverboat. It was really, really cool. Has anyone ever seen someone actually pull up? I have. I've seen it happen. It's just never been me. Or is it more like Thor's hammer where no one can lift it? So I did hear at one point, I don't know if you guys want to know how they make the sword work. I do know how they make the sword work. But I did hear at one point that apparently some guy grabbed one of them. I can't remember which, if it was Disneyland or Disney World. But he literally was pulling on it so hard that he broke it. He legit broke it. They had to fix it, which I thought was hilarious. He was like, "Oh, I pulled it out." They're like, "No, you broke it, homie. Like, what are you doing?" It's a control room above Pinocchio. The cast member sits and hits a button. The source comes out. Yes, yes. Hey, Jay. Everybody say hey to Jay Garcia. No relation. Every time you walk by the sword, if there's not a huge crowd, try to pull it out. I don't care what park you're at. I don't remember now what they give you when you pull it out. I think it might just be like a certificate. But still, like that's cool. Yes, everybody wish Jay a fantastic day at work. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna have to do this so I can read. There he is. Dragon Blood, I'm eating a variation of a margarita pizza. So it's like basil and cheese and red sauce. And it was, they have a wood fire oven here, which is great. Like a pizza oven. So it's really, really good. It's just something about that crust that I can't help myself. Tina forgot about the sword. You can't forget about the sword being there. I'm kidding. I totally get it. But yeah, every time you pass by the carousel, go try to pull the sword out. That's anybody. Well, Jay, I didn't try to keep you up super late last night, so I hope that helped. It was so funny, too, because I finished up. I was able to get back just in time for you guys to do your sign-off, and then immediately I saw PJ's comment on mine of like, oh no, we missed it. And I'm like, no, it's fine. Like I had to do it earlier so I could go to sleep. Because I had slept earlier, but I'd only taken like a quick nap. So I needed to take a second nap before I, start pushing road cases and all that kind of stuff around and setting up sound cabinets. Which is basically what I'm doing when I get back to work. So. Oh, I meant to ask you guys, was traffic better when you were going home, I hope? Because I know y'all were fighting traffic to get there last night, and the parks were like super, super crowded. We were talking about it on Wink's channel. Watching me is making me hungry. Sorry. I here, have this. Take this one. Here, you can. I'll shove it through the. You need a breakfast burrito in your life, right? Meow. Right? Meow. Meow. I feel you, man. I feel you. I had a very light breakfast, so I needed some carbs, something to burn. Good. I'm glad. I do worry about you guys when you're all driving home and everything, because I know I've heard traffic out there is not fun at all. I know when we were, when I was out there when I was like in my teenage years, obviously I wasn't old enough to drive yet, so my dad was driving. And there were a couple of times getting on the highway headed towards San Francisco where he was just like, you don't look, you just floor it. And I was like, oh, okay. Holding on to the car for dear life.
Ham, egg, cheese, potato burrito would hit so good right now. That does sound good. That sounds very good. Or even a bowl with that stuff sounds amazing. Traffic. Looking for my chapstick. Feeling kind of car sick. There's a Ford Maverick. That's a great movie song right there. Well, now I feel like I gotta like get a beat to it. I don't know, maybe that'll pop up in your chat later. This must be what you guys feel like when I start rewriting song lyrics and you're like trying to read it and you're like, oh, I get it. Coffee. I need coffee. Tina, I actually don't drink coffee anymore. I used to be a fiend for coffee, but I don't do that anymore. But I like other things. Right now we're just doing water because I was dehydrated. I was parched, as I say. Wendy Reach had a country fried steak biscuit. Oh, I bet that was good. It's from a movie, Malibu's Most Wanted. I'll have to check that out. Let me double check the time here, sorry. Also, I apologize if the phone falls over. I have you kind of propped on a rock, quite literally. All right, I got about 5 more minutes, guys, and then I'll have to wrap it up. Oscar, you're coming up. Who's hosting the Oscar party stream? Ooh, now that sounds like a quadruple stream thing. I think we should all kind of like what they do for the streamer hangout. Just have all of us. Then we can all take turns, talking about it. Exactly, PJ. Exactly. Yeah, and I used to love anything coffee, and I don't really do coffee anymore, unless I absolutely have to. That being said, you may see me drink coffee at Disney. Currently missing Great Maples fried chicken and donuts, Burma fried chicken, maple bacon, donuts, maple syrup. That sounds interesting. I'll be honest, I don't know why, I just for some reason, and maybe it's the kind of syrup I tried at the location I tried it, because I've only tried it once, but that sounds kind of like chicken and waffles almost. Like in the same vein. And I can't wait to watch the Oscars, but we might be streaming. I'll have to be updating you guys or something. Well, we'll figure it out. Chicken and donuts, supposed to have chicken and donuts. That sounds like such a weird combination to me, but now I want to try it. Because I'm not a huge fan of chicken and waffles, but I'll try anything once as far as food. I mean, I've had octopus, so I mean, if you can do that, you're fine. It was very good, by the way. It was in a ceviche type thing. So here at the State Fair last year, they took Krispy Kreme donuts, sliced them in half, and put hamburger stuff in them. And everybody was like, "Oh, you got to try this." I'm like, I don't know about all that, guys. Also, it's kind of funny because you guys can see exactly whose post I'm trying to read at what time here. PJ and J hosting the Oscars from the Pixar Hotel. Yes, let's do it. Live from tonight at the Pixar Hotel, we've got PJ's Ponderosa. Love chicken and waffles, but I eat them separately. Exactly. I like one, I like the other. The two together, I'm like, eh. Tina, don't give Jay any ideas. Rooftop stream with delicious delights. I still think a bunch of us should go live for that. That could be fun. Because then we could throw it to each other. And now back to PJ and J at the Pixar Hotel. I agree. They need to hook PJ and J with a free night stay. Yes, they do. As much time as y'all hang out over there, and now as many people want to go see it live, in person, and stay there and pay to stay there. Yeah, they should give them a free night or two, maybe a free week. The Oscar is going to be held right by us at the Dolby. Really? That's so cool. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting you guys are. Y'all get all the fun things in California. So what do you guys think? Should I keep this up or take it down? Because it did start out as just a test, but now we're hanging out talking about random things and the Oscars. It's great. Trust me, Tina. I try to forget some days. But yeah, when it's midnight out there, and they're like, oh, the park closes at midnight, and then they all hang out, that's 3 a.m. here. All right, I'll keep it. I'm for it. I love these chats. I mean, this is how this whole thing kind of started rolling. Well, thank you, Winks. I appreciate it. That's my first time eating on camera. Yay! Well, for a live stream. I mean, I'm sure that my family has videos of me eating, because then I just don't care. But now it's like, oh, I have to I started out with I don't know if everybody was here at the beginning. I was like fork and knife, and I'm like, all right, that's not gonna work for this. Like, we're just gonna, All right. Oh, there she is. Sorry, I'm just looking at the time. I know I got to get back here in a minute, so I'll be wrapping up in just a second. Can I get the check, please? Thank you so much. She's so nice. I gave everybody a disclaimer of the first person that the hostess that walked me to the table, I asked them, they said it was totally fine. And then when she came out, I was like, so this is the thing that I'll be doing. If you want to be on camera, you can, but I won't put you on camera if you don't want me. She's like, oh yeah, that's totally cool. That's really cool. And so she keeps coming. She stays right off camera. And then I'm like, you can be on camera. And she's like, no. And I'm like, all right, it's up to you. See, not weird eating on camera, right? I mean, it gets better as it goes, I guess. So we'll see. When you just tap your heels together and say, there's no place like insert where you'd rather be. There's no place like California. There's no place like California. There's no place. No, didn't work. I figured I'd try it. You just gotta be you, plus no one wasn't to stare at a wall while you eat and have eating on stream as part of the... Right. I'm figuring it out. We're figuring it out. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Oh, wait, I have the thing already.
Thank you.
She's purposely staying right off camera. That's so funny to me. But she's kind of trying to peek at the screen to see what you guys are talking about too, which is funny. Yeah, for the first one of these, I definitely, like I said earlier, I picked a room of the restaurant that is outside. They have the window screens down and everything, so it's not as cold because it's kind of chilly today. But there is nobody out here. So I was like, all right, first time we're doing this, I don't want other people around because I'm already going to be self-conscious enough with you guys watching me. I don't want to be looking up. And I know Ace mentioned it sometime in his stream. He's like, oh, someone's looking at me weird. I must be doing it right. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. So for the first time, I was like, all right, we'll find a secluded spot. Well, guys, I am going to go ahead and wrap this up. I appreciate you all coming and hanging out. I really, really do. I do have to get back to work now, but I hopefully will see you guys tonight. Thanks again for tuning in. This is Little Root Plus 2. Check out the Ghost streams. Check out the stuff coming up. Check out the links. Check out all the things. And I will see you all really soon. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Bye, PJ. Bye, Jay. Bye, Winks. Bye, Wendy. Bye, Rainbow. Anybody that I missed, bye. Thanks for being here. And I'll see you soon.